So I'm going to help you today to shift your energy and increase your vibration in 3 steps. Especially if you're right now in a zone where you feel like a little stuck, you feel like there's not enough life, you feel like you can have more, you feel like there's something blocking inside of you, there's a veil. Although your life might be amazing, like you have everything, but you cannot see it because there's a block around you. So I'm going to help you in 3 steps. First of all, in order to get back into the flow and create the flow again, you have to come out of your head, out of your mental head power, especially as females. When you spend too long in your logical brain, you're actually activating more the masculine energy. You can call it more the sympathetic nervous system. So what I do when my clients come in my clinic, we help them to literally bring the energy back into their body so they can reconnect with their lower centers. When we take our energy off, this overload in the head, what happens, your energy starts to ground. And your energy starts to expand and your heart starts to open up. This is a step-by-step process, but you just listening to this video, it helps you ground right away. And if it still doesn't let you do it, that means the head power is much, much stronger. And sometimes you need a quick instant shift to shift it. And this is why people do cold dipping, or they have to do like skydiving to create this instant shift in the body. But you don't need to do that way. You can actually instantly shift inside of your body by focusing on your breath deep down below your belly button. Literally grounding your energy and honoring your life and appreciating your life and seeing how valuable you are, especially as a female. So I think this video is very important because it's going to shift you right away. And it's very important that you do that because this is money, this is wealth, this is currency. This is the energy that you're projecting to your clients. This is the energy projecting to your family. This is the energy projecting back to yourself. And the more we stay in our logical mind, it takes the energy out of us. I'm not saying do not get into your logical mind. We do need the logical mind. Absolutely we do. But there's moments where you need to step out of it and take a break from that. Yes, sleep helps you. Rest helps you. But sometimes what happens, because we cannot literally get out of our head, we have to take a nap or we have to go to sleep just to remove ourselves from the thought process. But what if you can do this while you're sitting down in the zone and allowing your body to come back into the grounded position? So that's number 1. So breathing your energy deep into your body and having some awareness. Number 2, which I kind of mentioned already, number 2, the gratitude, like being grateful for. So what you're going to do is go back, look at all the amazing things you have in your life, including the things that sometimes you think you're picking on. If you look deeply, there's a positive aspect out of that. So this is what I do all the time. When I have moments when I feel like I'm kind of coming off my energy field, I take a moment, breathe. I kind of look everywhere. I'm like, look at this. We created this. This is amazing. I chose this life. I allowed this to come in. I allowed myself to receive this within my life. So I have this whole way of saying this. There's different ways. Some days I have to say different ways of, it's like a prayers. I have a way of saying it depending on what's going on. And if you feel like, and none of that is helping, like even the gratitude is not helping, truly look at something that you're absolutely grateful of. Maybe your childhood experience, or maybe you traveled somewhere and you had the best experience. Think about that. That gets you back into your good vibration. That removes you off from that headspace for a second. Keeps you grounded. Number 3, so from breathing and in gratitude, is actually Kriya Yoga practice. There's different ways people do Kriya Yoga practice. I have my own version. What I do, I close my eyes. I literally contract my muscles of my body. Very subtle. It's not tight, extreme tight, but when you start at the beginning, you might have to do a very subtle form. So what do, you tighten your ankle, the muscles around your ankle, your calf, your bottom of the foot, okay? And then your legs, you slowly work your way up. So the way you do it, you contract, you release. Contract, release. Contract the thigh muscle and then you release. You contract your abdominal muscles and then release. I'm just giving you a shortcut, but you can be creative. You can create your own version. And if you find your headspace is still pretty heavy, you feel like headache in your head, the best thing is to squeeze your lower abdominal muscles. Tighten up and release. Tighten up and release. You hold it for a few seconds and release. But as you're doing this, you want to close your eyes and you want to feel the energy in the body. And as you're doing this, you can feel your heart center opening up. You can feel your root chakra, everything starts to expand. And now you have balance. So this one's not dominating, but it's still there. You're still alive. You can still understand, but you're connected. You're grounded. You know exactly what you're doing. You're not lost. Okay, so your intellect still has to work, but you're not fully shutting it off, but you're letting it flow. The reason why as females we tend to get a lot of headaches is because we let the energy get stuck above our neck. We let it get stuck above our brainstem. So now the pressure builds up. Now the energy is not flowing. And now you're so much in your thought process, you literally feel fatigued at the end of the day, even in a few hours. So the more you do these 3-step process, it's going to quickly transform everything. I do have a 6-step process in my pre-recorded course, which is called Shakti Activate. If you feel like this is something you want to do on a regular basis to get out of this heaviness in the body, to increase your nervous system capacity. So what is nervous system capacity? Let me share that with you first. Nervous system capacity is the capacity you can tolerate of stress, of irritation, of annoyance, of all the stuff that you don't want to handle, like the thing you don't want to face. So that's where the nervous system capacity is. So what happens is your nervous system capacity increases the more you let yourself to be in these 3-step processes I just shared with you. So your nervous system capacity short circuits when you're too much in the logical mind, too much in your head. So I see this all the time with my patients. I see this all the time with my clients. The way they look. So I'm going to give you some examples so hopefully you can relate. And this information is not to rescue you. This is to create more awareness, to improve your life even better. I feel like you deserve more. I feel like you can have more than from where you are. I'm always evolving. I am growing. So why not you? Why not you? Why can't you grow and receive the beautiful knowledge and wisdom so you can expand your nervous system? So in order to increase the capacity, you want to do these 3-step process. But if you want to go really deep, you can do the 6-step process that I have in the pre-recorded courses. Okay, I have a lot of other masterclasses that we have had in the past. If you feel like you're interested in any, there's so many of them in there. We have Health Awakened. We have Motherhood Portal that's happening this week. And you can still join. It's live. And if you have missed it, you can watch the replay. Okay, so what I want to share before I end the session, so I'm going to give you examples of patients that have literally, they actually are too much in their logical mind. Typically what they do is constantly diagnose themselves. They keep talking about their symptoms. They keep talking about problems. They keep looking at what ifs. and they keep talking about the worst case scenario of all the negative possibility. All they need to do is do this 3-step process and ground the energy and have awareness that you're doing that to yourself. And you want to have awareness that it's a habit. So you can break this habit, and there's different forms of habit. The more you unlock, the more habits you start to recognize that you want to unlock. Keep going. So that's not going to stop. At the level that I am in, I'm still breaking habits. I'm still opening up these limitations. I'm still stretching my mind. I'm still expanding my energy, my container, my capacity to handle more, to serve more. I cannot serve more if I'm stuck in my head all the time, because that creates a quick limitation to my capacity. Okay? So I'm hoping this video is going to help you. And remember, it's you. It's you who's stopping the growth. It's you that's stopping from expanding. It's you that's limiting yourself. Same thing. I want to also say that it's you who can open up everything. It's you who can unlock your strength. It's you who can unlock and bring the power back and increase your power and shift and create abundance. But all comes from inside of you. So do not forget to join the Motherhood Portal. If you think this is really going to resonate with you, for more information, you can go to our site. All that information is there. If you're not sure, just send us an email. Thank you for watching.